Hello, good day viewers. In this tutorial, I will let you know how to find the adjoint of a matrix. To find the adjoint of a matrix, you have to first know how to find the minor of the matrix, and then know how to find the cofactor of each of the matrix, and then transpose the matrix so that you can find the adjoint of the matrix. Let's say we have the 2 by 2 matrix. We have to find the adjoint of this matrix. So therefore, to find the adjoint of this matrix, let me say B transpose. The adjoint of this matrix A. This A, it means what? The adjoint of what of this matrix. So the adjoint of this matrix, it is equals to what? The B transpose. What B means? The V stands for what? The V stands for what? The cofactor. Stands for the cofactor. After finding the cofactor, then you have to transpose what? Transpose the matrix so that you can find what? The adjoint of what? Of your matrix. So therefore, let me find the adjoint of what? Of this 2 by 2 matrix. If I'm going to find the adjoint of this 2 by 2 matrix, I have to find the minor of each element. To find the minor of each element, so first I'm going to find what? The minor of 1. I will delete this, I will delete this. I'm having what? I'm having only what? Only 4. So therefore, I have 4. But don't forget with what? The positive sign, negative sign, and what? Negative sign and positive sign. If I multiply 4 by what? Positive sign, I will still have what? Positive sign. The minor of 2, I will delete this, I will delete this. I'm having only what? I'm having only 3 multiplied by negative sign, which is what? Minus 3. And therefore, I have to find what? The minor of what? Of 3. If I delete this, I delete this, I'm left with only 2. If I multiply with negative sign, I will have what? Minus what? I delete this, I delete this, I delete this. So therefore, I'm having what? Only what? 2, negative 2. So therefore, the minor of what? 4. I delete this, I delete this. I'm having what? Only what? I'm having only 1 multiplied by positive sign, which is what? Still the same thing, positive 1. So therefore, I have to transpose what? I have to transpose this what? This matrix, the cofactor. So therefore, I will have 4 minus what? Minus 3, minus 2, and what? And 1. So therefore, this is what? This is the adjoint. The adjoint of this 2 by 2 matrix. The easy way to find the adjoint of what? Of 2 by 2 matrix, you have to first look what? You have to first look to the matrix. So therefore, you have to swap 1 and what? 1 and 4. So therefore, you will have 4, and therefore you will have what? You will have 1. And therefore, the 3 and 2, you have to what? You have to keep them the way they are. So therefore, you will get 3 and 2. But you have to what? You have to keep them with what? Negative sign. So therefore, in case of objective question, you can use what? This way to find what the adjoint of a 2 by 2 matrix. So therefore, let's see the 3 by 3 matrix. How can I find what? The 3 by 3, the adjoint of a 3 by 3 matrix. I have to find the minor. To find the adjoint of 3 by 3 matrix, I have to find what? The minor of what? Of each element, and then what? Find the cofactor of the matrix, and then transpose what? Transpose the matrix. You have to know the 3 steps of what? Of finding the adjoint of what? Of a matrix. So therefore, I'm having positive sign, negative sign, positive sign, negative sign, positive sign, negative sign, and also positive sign, negative sign, and therefore what? Positive sign. So therefore, I have to find what? The minor of what? The minor of 1. If I delete this, I delete this, I'm having what? 1, 2, 1, and what? And 4. 1 multiplied by 4, which is 4, minus 2 multiplied by 1, which is 2, and therefore it is equals to what? It is equal to 2. So therefore, 2 multiplied by positive sign, I'm having what? 2. So therefore, let's take the minor of what? The minor of what? Of these 2. I will delete this, I will delete this. So therefore, I'm having what? I'm left with 1, 0, 3, and therefore 2 and what? 4. 0 multiplied by 4, which is 0, minus what? 2 multiplied by 3, which is 6, and therefore it's equals to minus 6. Minus 6 multiplied by what? Negative sign, which is what? Positive, which is what? Positive 6. So therefore, let me find the minor of what? Minor of 3. I will delete this, I will delete this. I'm left with 0, 1, and therefore 3 and what? 1. 0 multiplied by 1, which is 0, minus what? 1 multiplied by 3, which is 3. Therefore, it is equal to what? Minus what? It is equals to minus 3. So therefore, minus 3 multiplied by positive sign, it is the same thing as what? Minus 3. You have to know that we are going to find the minor of each element. So therefore, we are going to find the minor of the 0. So therefore, the minor of 0, we are going to delete this and we are going to delete this. So therefore, we are left with 2, 3, and then 1 and what? And 4. 2 multiplied by 4, which is 8 minus 4. 3 multiplied by 1, which is what? 3, and therefore it is equal to what? It is equal to 5 multiplied by what? Negative sign, which is what? Minus what? Minus 5. So therefore, let me find minor of 1. The minor of 1, I will delete this, I will delete this. So therefore, I delete this. So I'm having what? 1, 3, 3, and what? And 4. 1 multiplied by 4, which is 4 minus 4. 3 multiplied by 3, which is 9. Therefore, it is equals to what? It is equals to minus what? Minus 5. So therefore, minus 5 multiplied by what? Positive 1, which will be the same thing as what? As it is, which is negative what? Negative 5. So again, let me find the minor of what? The minor of 2. So therefore, to find what? The minor of 2. I will delete this, I will delete this, and having 1, 2, 3, and what? 1. 1 times 1, which is 1, minus 2 times 3, which is what? Which is 6, and therefore it is equals to what? It is equals to minus what? Minus 5. So I have to multiply minus 5 with what? With negative sign, which will be what? Positive. So therefore I'm having what? Positive 5. Let me find the minor of 3. To find the minor of 3, you delete this, you delete this. I'm left with 2, 3, 1, and what? And 2. 2 multiplied by 2, which is 4, and therefore minus 3 multiplied by 1, which is what? 3, and therefore it is equals to what? Minus 1 multiplied by positive sign, which is what? Minus 1. And therefore let me find what? The minor of what? The minor of 1. I will delete this, I will delete this. I'm having 1, 3, 0, and what? 2. Minor of 1. You delete this, you delete this. 1 multiplied by what? 1 multiplied by 2, which is 2, minus what? 3 multiplied by what? By 0, which is what? 0. Therefore, it is equal to what? Positive 2. Positive 2 multiplied by negative sign, which is what? Minus what? Minus 2. So therefore, the last but not the least, which is what? Which is the minor of what? Minor of 4. You delete this, you delete this. So therefore, I'm having 1, 2, and 0, and 1. Minor of 4. Delete this, delete this. 1 multiplied by 1, which is 1, minus what? 2 multiplied by 0, which is what? None, which is 0. Therefore, it is equals to 1. 1 multiplied by positive sign, which is what? Equals to what? 1. So therefore, this is what? This is a cofactor. This is the cofactor of what? Cofactor of 2. Therefore, the V transpose, it is equal to this 2. So now we are going to what? We are going to find what? We are going to find what? The transpose. We are going to transpose what? The matrix. So therefore, the adjoint ADJ, the ADJ of what? Of V. The adjoint of the matrix B, it will be equals to, I have to transpose the matrix. 2, 6, and what? Minus 3. And therefore minus 5, minus 5, 5, and therefore minus 1, minus 2, minus 2, and what? 1. So therefore, this is all I have for you for today for the adjoint of what? Adjoint of what? 2 by 2 matrix and 3 by 3 matrix. I hope this video is more helpful to you. Do share to your friends and colleagues in order to learn. Never stop learning, and please consider subscribing my YouTube channel, like, comment, and share.